MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Should be a good one here this afternoon between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the New York Mets. Stay tuned for Mets baseball coming up next. Jacob Degrom is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Mets. What's your take on him, Dan?
Jacob Degrom is just a solid pitcher. He's not overpowering in any sense with any of his three pitches. Good sinking fastball, 93 to 96, great slider, and a really good changeup. What makes him so good? He'll throw all three of his pitches at any time.
So striding in, Dalton Varsho. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. And he subtracts there beautifully as this pitch is swung on and missed for the game's first out.
One of the toughest pitches to hit, the straight changeup, right? Bel Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at bat. And what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center. Cespedes will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
Batting third, the first baseman, Haven Smith.
Now at the plate, Haven Smith. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
1-0.
And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
Hey, you know, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, he'll give a little bit off the edges, but he gets the respect not only from the pitchers, but from the players because his zone is consistent.
Yeah, as long as he's consistent, Dan, I'm okay with Mike Fillmore's zone. If a pitcher's pounding that zone, he wants to give a little bit off the outer edge, I'm okay with that.
The 1-1. Down the third baseline. Davis brings it in. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. Diamondbacks down in order. And now the Mets offense will go to work for the first time. No score. Zach Gallen will be the one towing the rubber for the Diamondbacks. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, this guy also uses that pitch that's kind of in vogue in the game now, that cutter. It looks to the hitter like a four-seam fastball, and the next thing you know, it's running in on you. Mariano Rivera used that pitch exclusively in the ninth inning and broke a lot of bats, and this guy joins a long list of guys that have added the cutter to his repertoire.
So here's Brandon Nimmo. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here it comes. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Here it comes. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. And it's fouled away. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
plate now, Michael Conforto. As he'll take a look at ball one. Bases are empty, one man out.
Ball.
2-0 now. And he swings right through it there. 2-1. Now the pitch. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. And he comes back with one down and in for ball three. One out, nobody on. Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number two.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
J.D. Davis the next at bat. Swing and a liner. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
A little 2-out lightning right there, Dan, in the first inning. Let's see if the cleanup hitter's got anything in store.
Boy, it would look like such an easy and a promising easy inning for the pitcher. Now he has to deal with the Thunder, the cleanup hitter coming up.
Here's the left fielder, Jimenez. Fouled away. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. And he just ramps up and gears the fastball by him. 0-2.
If the offense didn't already know, man on the mound's got his A-game fastball working today.
He chases out of the zone for strike 3, and that's the 3rd out of the inning. Mets leave 1. Still no score. At the plate, Cole Calhoun. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
Cole Calhoun.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And oh, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
And this guy loves to throw the slider, and it's a very effective pitch for him. But here's the flip side of that coin. He starts this one too far inside and plunks the hitter.
Digging in, Eduardo Escobar. He'll get to take his first cuts here. From the stretch. Goodness. 0-2 now.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
0-2, here it comes. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball, not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
That is good. The left fielder, David Peralta.
Stepping in now, David Peralta. As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. swing and a liner. That's in there. Base hit. In quickly with it is Cespedes, and that'll force the runner to hold on at third base.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
He had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
In now, Ahmed, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. In previous duels with Degrom, not great. He's 1 for 8. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Here comes the right fielder. Oh, and a great diving catch for the first down. And they will not try anything here, so the bases remain loaded with one away.
Taking another look at it, the ball has some topspin on it, but he's on the full run and dives to make the catch. Nice defensive play right there.
Standing in now with runners in scoring position, Carson Kelly, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Here's the first pitch to him, and he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Calhoun on third, Escobar on second, Peralta at first, one gone. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Go to that well one more time. He's been late on the first two.
Hit sharply but foul down the right side. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there. It's the toughest pitch. It was my toughest pitch to lay off of. I was always sitting fastball middle away, and when that slider came out, boy, did it look like a heater for a long time.
And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Standing in now, Zach Gallen. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Ready with the 1-0. A ball and a strike.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
No score here as we play inning number 2. And a ball and 2 strikes to the Diamondbacks pitcher.
Hey, this is a huge pitch right here. It would be demoralizing to watch this inning slip away.
And he comes back to get him. So a great job pitching out of it with the bases loaded. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Through an inning and a half, no score on the show. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up Robinson Cano.
Robinson Cano.
Cano waits on the first pitch. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0.
Pitching isn't always about getting everyone out. Sometimes it's about being smart and knowing when to pick your battles. He's been really careful with this hitter so far, and rightfully so.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. There's a changeup taken, but it finds the zone on the inside. Gallen is a strikeout master on the mound. It will not be uncommon to see him reach a double-digit strikeout total when he goes out there. He uses that to his advantage in just about every start.
He sure does, Matty B. And I think one of the keys for him is he gets ahead in the count early. You'll know if he's on when he gets strike 1, strike 2 early on, and then he expands the zone, has great command of his pitches, and has a knack for making hitters chase pitches out of the strike zone.
pulled toward right center field. Calhoun has a read on it. Makes the play, one away.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, Alonso.
So coming to the plate, Pete Alonso, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now the pitch. Got him fishing that time. 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Bases are empty, one man out. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 home is laid off of for ball number 3.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Fouled off. Bottom of the second here with no score. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring Andres Jimenez into bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. And he won't go after the cut fastball. 2-2. Now here's the pitch.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Mets. We'll move to the third with no score. New inning set to get underway, and standing in the rookie outfielder Dalton Varsho.
Number 12, Dalton.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
That evens it up, 1-1. Popped him up. And there's out number 1.
Now batting, second baseman, Ketel Marte.
Stepping in, Ketel Marte. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Third inning, no score to this point. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
1-1. Still 1-2. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he'll pull into second with one away.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. So now to the plate, Haven Smith, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And he fouls this one off. One and one, here it comes. 2 balls and a strike. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul.
Hey, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating the changeup this next pitch. I'm on everything else.
And he lays off a pitch off the plate and high. 3-2. Cole Calhoun is on deck. Hit on the ground to third. Davis has got it, and there's out number 2.
Now batting, the right fielder, Cole Calhoun.
Cole Calhoun will stand in now. First delivery to him on the way. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
Yeah, there's no question that this one got away from him. He was cruising, had him down 0-2 with 2 outs, and he's going to be pretty unhappy with that. You never want to give an offense new life in an inning.
Ready now, Eduardo Escobar. He'll swing it from the left side right here. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And a pitch takes off inside and gets away. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Hit on the ground toward the left. And that's through into left, a base hit. And now he has some trouble with it in left. And the run will score as the Diamondbacks take the early 1-0 lead.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D. Where you get that base hit to give your team the lead, you have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
David Peralta will stand in for the second time as he watches one miss low. It's a ball and no strikes. A base hit in his first trip. into right field. That's a base hit. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with 2 gone.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of his slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
Into the box now, Ahmed. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Ready with the 0-1. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. 2 out, bases loaded. And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So 1 run here on 3 hits, no errors, and 3 men left stranded. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. D-backs lead it 1-0. Leading off the inning, Wilson Ramos, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. And the pitch.
Ball, that's in.
Here's a ground ball for Ahmed at short. Fielded cleanly. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Jacob Degrom.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And that'll bring up the converted shortstop from his days at Stetson University, Jacob Degrom. First pitch coming. Here it is. In there, strike 1.
Expect the guy on the mound to keep attacking the zone. He wants a quick inning, so he won't be nibbling.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Off the plate, ball 1.
1 out, nobody on. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. And it's fouled away. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning. Back to the top of the order now, and ready to bat next, the Wyoming native Brandon Nimmo. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4 corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And the throw to first ends the inning. Mets go down 1-2-3. They trail this one 1-0. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Torey Lovello about the Diamondbacks' offensive production. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. All set for the start of the fourth. And now it'll be the catcher, Carson Kelly.
Carson Kelly.
First offering on its way. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. And he'll watch the fastball miss down low. It's 2-1. The pitch. Fastball well outside.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. He bailed him out with a swing. 3-2 now.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Zach Gallen, comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And the pitcher is, in fact, bunting here as he puts this one down. One there. Relay throw, but it'll be too late as he's well safe at first.
He got the bunt down, but he didn't deaden it enough. Really good job by the first baseman to charge in and make a good throw to second to get the lead runner.
Stepping into the box, Dalton Varsho. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Now the 0-1. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2. Fouled away. Hit back up the middle. Cano towards second. He's got it. There's one. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
The batter number 6, second baseman, Ketel Marte.
So 2 are gone now in the Diamondbacks' 4th, and that'll bring up the infielder Ketel Marte. Here's the first pitch to him. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. 1 run, 5 hits. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. Runners off for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Not in time as he steals second.
That's a great call from the dugout to put the runner in motion that time. With 2 outs and a good hitter at the plate, it's a pretty low-risk play. If he's out, you still got the same good hitter leading off the next inning. But if he's safe, he's in scoring position and a lot easier to drive in.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. 2 out here and a runner at second. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Out of the stretch, the 3-2 home. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Davis onto the grass. He can't get there as it falls in. The tag from Ramos, but it's not in time. Safe at the plate.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing. But, hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
To the plate now, Haven Smith, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. No hits to this point. And it's quickly 0-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. And this one's in the dirt. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Line towards center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. One for the Diamondbacks on the RBI double. Bottom of the fourth coming up. It's now 2-0 Arizona. Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth. And next it'll be the outfielder, Michael Conforto.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Conforto is a guy that thrives in these opposite-handed matchups. He's often considered one of the absolute best hitters in the game against right-handed pitching.
Yeah, because he's thinking big part of the field. He's not a dead pull guy. This is a guy that likes to use gap to gap. And when that's happening, you stay on anything fading away from you.
Right side. Marte has it. Throw to first is in time for the first down.
Now batting, third baseman,
So digging in now, J.D. Davis. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
1-0 the count. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. No runs, just one hit, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Popped him up. Kelly moving to his left, and that's the second out of the inning.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well executed pitch there.
So here's Jimenez Cespedes, and Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. Two out, nobody on. And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Fouled off. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Mets. They're still down. It's 2-0. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Cole Calhoun. First pitch of the at-bat. The 1-0.
2-0.
That's evidence of a pitcher and catcher being totally in sync out there. That tells me they both know that's a good pitch for him right now.
The 2-1. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
Well, you can see here, this has been a steady diet of off-speed pitches, and what has it gotten him? Not a whole lot as he's fallen behind in the count. 3 balls and 1 strike.
And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
And this is exactly what you want to do when you're trying to put a starter away. Make him work his tail off, throw a lot of pitches, and get on base any way that you can. A big inning at this point of the game, and he's probably gone.
Eduardo Escobar standing in. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball inside.
The 1-0. And he fouls this one off. The 1-1. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Digging in once again, David Peralta. Last time through was a base hit. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hot shot down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants up at the plate right now. They're feeling frisky. They're all pulling the trigger early, and it's working.
At the plate now, Nick Ahmed. High in the air out to center field. Waiting on it is Nimmo. 2 down. So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And whoa, you see the big number. How about 99 for a top speed? Not too many guys around the league can match that. Settling in now, Carson Kelly, and we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. He's set, and the pitch. Turned on down the line, and he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. He's in at second safely, as also on the play, a run comes across to score.
He didn't fool anybody there because he was waiting on that curveball all the way. Stays back and lets it break right over the heart of the plate. Gives it a ride and drives in a run. Nice piece of hitting right there.
Steven Matz trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away. At the plate, Zach Gallen. High in the air down the right field line. Long run for the right fielder, but it's over his head and it hops the wall for a ground rule double.
There's an interesting play right there. Base open. They elect to pitch to him, and what does he do? He hits a ground rule double, which forces the run from second and third to come in to score.
In now, Dalton Varsho, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. Matz, originally from New York State, he was taken in the second round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player.
I wouldn't put him on a superstar level,
and you carve out a career the way this guy
with
has. Nice pick.
2-1 the count. From the stretch. Three runs already home here. In the air now, out to left. Cespedes is after it. He can't get to it. This one's down. The throw, and he's tagged out at second. That'll end the inning, but they do score one on the play. So they score 4 times on 4 hits, no errors, and no one left. Last half of the 5th coming up. Arizona's on top, 6-0. Welcome back to Flushing, Queens. Before we get back to baseball, let's check in with Heidi.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Next for the Mets, Robinson Cano. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Ball one to start the at-bat. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Changeup just off the black, and it's 2-1. Popped up. Escobar is under it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting, the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
Into the box, Pete Alonso. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Liner toward right center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. And this one scoots all the way to the wall. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
Stepping into the box, Andres Jimenez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit hard towards center. And that's in there. Base hit. And to score, the runner from second.
Hey, Dero, there's a prime example of a little ambush piece, right? Come up there looking to hit right off the get-go. First pitch comes in, whack, base hit.
Yeah, you want to know if this guy was ready to go? He had a game plan. Hashtag ambush. Here we go now.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
From the belt, the pitch. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
Jeff McNeil will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Hit hard to the right side, but foul. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. First and second now, 1 man out. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 delivery. Changeup laid off down around the shins.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
The 2-0 pitch. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 2 down, runners at first and second. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
He's set. Now the pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. The next 3-2. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And foul. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Mets forced to settle for 1 here in the inning. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. Diamondbacks lead this one 6-1. Robert Gesellman takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Now pitching for the Mets, number 65, Robert Gesellman.
Ketel Marte will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now. And now pitch on the way.
Count 1-0.
Ball 2.
2 balls, no strikes.
Now the 2-0. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Reined in. And they won't have a play as he reaches it first. Let's see how this is scored.
Now that.
Boy, when things are good, things are going really good. How about a swinging bunt infield single right there for his 3rd knock of the game, D-Ro?
Yeah, he has to be feeling frisky right now. He's had 2 great at-bats, and then this one, he's 100% on fire. Getting an infield single for his 3rd knock of the game, that's awesome.
Now a throw over, and he'll dive back in. So now to the plate, Pavin Smith, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 home. 1-1 the count. From the belt, the pitch.
Count is 2-1.
Hasn't seen a heater yet in this at-bat. One might be coming right here.
Two one, here it is. There's strike 2 as the hanging slider was let go. The 2-2. Grounded back up the middle. To second, there's Cano. On to first, and they get them both.
We don't get to see the glove tossing up, but boy, it can really help save some time, and it looks good to boot. That's smooth.
So 2 away for the D-backs here in the 6th, and that'll bring in the left-handed hitting outfielder Cole Calhoun. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
0-1.
And the pitch. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. And that finds its way through for a base hit. So a nice job there to fight off an 0-2 pitch and keep the inning alive for at least one more batter.
I don't know what side of the fence I fall on, boys. Old school, new school. I think I kind of stand right along that fence. But one thing that gets me jacked up is watching guys grind down an account and drive base hits the other way.
So here's Eduardo Escobar batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. A runner on first with 2 away. And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball 2. Line drive base hit.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, you'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a home run
Into the
walk or a
box,
strikeout, it's refreshing
he
to see this
swings
guy
and hits
throw
it
out
foul
3
off
base
to the
hits.
right and out of play. Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. In the dirt here. Good job to get to that quickly, though, and the count will even at 1. 2 men are on with 2 men out. In there, 1-2 now. Hit hard. Foul. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Here now the 2-2. Hard hit ball to second. Cano has it. On to first, and the Diamondbacks are turned away as the inning is over. Diamondbacks strand a pair. They hold on to their 6-1 lead. Standing in, Michael Conforto. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
When you go to surrender 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Breaking ball that drops in for a strike. And right into the shift. And a sliding effort there, but that ball had eyes, and the leadoff man's on base to start the inning.
Hey, some guys look out there, Dan. They don't care. They can't execute the ball the other way. It's not that easy. They're going to hit it as hard as they can right into the shift and let the chips fall where they may.
You know, it's hard, Dero, when you come up all the way through high school, little league, college ball, and the minor leagues, and you're used to pulling the ball. That's the type of hitter you are. Some of these hitters are going to have to try to make some changes with these exaggerated shifts.
J.D. Davis stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Got him out on his front foot there as it swung on and missed for strike 1.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play. The 1-1.
And this one's in the dirt. And he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. Hit on the ground out to short. There is Ahmed. Marte for one. On to first to complete the double play.
The left fielder.
Just a two-hopper to short. Can't ask for anything easier than that, and they roll up your basic 6-4-3 double play.
So base is empty now after the double play. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Yoenis Cespedes.
You know, Madden, every team has that one guy, and Yoenis Cespedes is that guy for the Mets. Completely changes that complexion of that Mets betting order.
And this is knocked down on the mound. Great support from his infield, though, as that's the third out. Weird way to end the inning. Nothing doing for the Metropolitans. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. Seventh inning ready to roll, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Nick Ahmed.
Nick Ahmed.
Now here's the pitch. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
These guys are pros and they're tough, but I know that one hurt. He'll never show it, though. Too much pride at stake.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Carson Kelly, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Has a look, now the pitch. And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. Nobody out, runner on first.
Nope,
Takes a
that's
pitch high and away for ball 1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Outside, 2-1. All even now, 2-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Standing in, Zach Gallen. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First delivery to him on the way.
Yep, that ball went out.
It's a great job right there to pull that one back, make the count 1-0, and get this defense on its heels a little bit. The number one thing, if you're going to be a good bunter, you have to get strikes.
From the belt, kicks and deals.
Ball inside.
Can't fall behind against the pitcher. Need to minimize pitch count against the easy outs, and this is certainly one of them.
Runners on first with 1 down. And he'll try to bunt that man to second, but this one kicks foul. And they'll try and play for 1 here as he gets this one down. And they'll put the tag on him going to first, but the sacrifice is successful.
The sacrifice was in order right there as he gets the bunt down right there. And sometimes it's easier to just tag him instead of making that throw to first base.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Dalton Varsho. He was thrown out at second trying to stretch a base hit into a double in his last at bat.
Yeah, I'm not sure what they saw right there. Maybe the first base coach was giving him the green light to go ahead and go to second base, but obviously it didn't work out in that situation. It did take a good throw to get him, though.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late, and you can't even put a good swing on it.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Cespedes is there, and that's the 3rd out. One left for Arizona. They lead it 6-1.
7th inning,
Bottom of the inning now, and standing in is the power-hitting second baseman, Robinson Cano.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And they start him with a changeup, but this is chopped foul at home plate. Cano waiting on the 0-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Ahmed has it. And quickly there's one down to lead off the frame.
now batting, first baseman, Pete Alonso.
So here's Pete Alonso. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Now the pitch. And he lays off there 1-0.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
1 out, nobody on. Swung on and hit deep to left center. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Up next to the net, the shortstop,
Andres Jimenez the next to bat. Singled home a run in his last time up. First pitch on its way. Strike 1 to start the at bat. And it's fouled away. And this one's inside and high. 1-2 now. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. The 1-2 misses for the second ball. Back up the middle. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. So that'll extend the inning and bring Wilson Ramos to the plate with 2 away. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
Definitely, Matt. He's been throwing it by guys the entire game, but that leads to some high pitch counts, and that's the case here. After that hit, you have to wonder if he's starting to get a little bit fatigued.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. And that'll bring up Wilson Ramos. Out in front of it, strike 1. It was a walk in his last trip. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. And he misses 2-1. Next pitch will be number 100 for him now through 6 2/3. set, and the 2-1 pitch. Breaking ball is swung on and bounced to short. To Marte at second base. That's where the inning comes to a close. Mets strand one. They trail 6-1. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Brad Brock will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Robinson Chirinos is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
Number 26.
Now to the plate, Ketel Marte. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. Here's the pitch.
Yeah, he made up his mind early to take the first pitch because that thing was right down the middle.
Oh, 0-1, here it comes. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside. The 2-1 home. Taken, strike 2.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Left side. Davis grabs it cleanly. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. And a look there at the starter comparison, telling the story of the ball game. One guy still going and pitching well. The other one long since departed for the showers. At the plate, Haven Smith struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Oh, got him a swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. Bases are empty. One man out. Fouled away. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
On the mound, he's thinking, grab some pine, Rook. Listen, for almost everyone, the adjustment to hitting big league pitching is a big one. Some guys have success when they first get called up, but as soon as teams start figuring out how to get you out, that's when the learning process really starts.
Stepping in now, Cole Calhoun, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This ball will be chopped foul. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Two and two, the count to Cole Calhoun. The 2-2.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a two-out base runner.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Eduardo Escobar. He'll look to keep it going. 3 for 4 so far in the ball game. He's set. Here it comes. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
And when you're already down 5, the last thing you want to do is fall behind in the count when you're on the mound. That's not going to do anything to help you get back into this thing.
Here comes the 1-0. Hit softly down the line at first, but a foul ball. 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. 2 out with the man at first. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. David Peralta would be next. The 3-1. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Hey guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Into the box now, David Peralta. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. A count of 1 ball, 1 strike to David Peralta. Two down, runners at first and second. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Diamondbacks strand a pair. They hold on to their 6-1 lead. Hector Rondon is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 28, Hector Rondon.
Striding in, number 26, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. here's the pitch.
Ball, that's inside.
The 1-0 home. Finds the zone, strike one. The 1-1 home. Fouled off. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. Here's a look at the final line for the Arizona starter. It was a really nice day on the mound for him.
Matty V, really a solid performance. 7 strong innings pitched, in line for the win. Needs some help for the bullpen to close this one out.
At the plate, Brandon Nimmo, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The windup and the 0-1. Skied into straightaway right. Calhoun has a read on it. And that's the second out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 30, Michael.
Digging in and looking for more, Michael Conforto. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Ball one.
And that misses, ball one. Action now in the Arizona bullpen as they have a right-hander up and throwing. That's inside. 2-0. 2 out, nobody on. 2 high, and it's 3-0. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Mets go down 1-2-3. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. Miguel Castro enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. All set to start the 9th in this one, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Ahmed. First offering on its way. High and deep down the left field line. A ball that's carrying. And he makes the catch in the corner.
Now batting, the catcher, Carson Kelly.
Ready for another shot now, Carson Kelly. He went down on strikes last time up. From the stretch. And a ball 1-0.
Ball one, no strike.
Now the pitch. Line toward the gap in left center. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Now batting, the pitcher, Hector Rondon.
John Jay will get a chance with a runner in scoring position here as he'll pinch hit now with 1 away.
John Jay.
called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. Runner at second here with one man out. Now swing and a ground ball for the second baseman Cano. And there are two away now.
Now batting, the center fielder, Dalton Varsho.
Back to the top spot in the Arizona lineup now, and stepping in, Dalton Varsho, runner in scoring position with Sugan. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball. Down.
Drilled right back up the middle. Cano fields it cleanly. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one man left aboard. We'll head now to the bottom of the ninth. D-backs out in front, 6-1. Junior Guerra, a right-hander standing 6 foot even, will take over the pitching duties here.
Number 41, Junior Guerra.
All set for the bottom of the ninth, and set to go as the third baseman, J.D. Davis.
J.D. Davis.
Here comes the first pitch. A ball and no strikes.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
3-0. Waiting his turn on deck, Yoenis Cespedes. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. And could this be the start? It's a long way back, but the leadoff man is on base to start their final set of at-bats.
Number 52.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Yoenis Cespedes. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
And that fastball's taken, but catches the outer third.
You could bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
Two and one now to Cespedes.
No, that's all.
This situation right here reminds me of sitting on the bench talking to John Smoltz, Hall of Famer. He would always say, even though the situation looked bad, a pitcher is 1 pitch away from getting himself out of a tough jam.
Ground ball to second. This could be 2. The second for 1. Back to first. A 9th inning double play, and they're an out away from closing this one out.
Oh, man, that's just a backbreaker right there. You get the leadoff man to start the 9th, and you're looking pretty good, right? Not when the next guy bounces into a double play. We'll see if they can get the final out and wrap this thing up.
Digging in to try it again, Robinson Cano. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Cano waits on the first pitch.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he fouls this one off. Hit back up the middle. And Cano, don't you know, is going to reach. It's a base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
This guy uses that two-seamer to set up his other pitches. Two-seamer in, breaking ball away.
A runner on first with 2 away. And this pitch is inside, and he can't find the zone all of a sudden. 3-0.
Yeah, it looked like he was going to cruise through this inning, but now a hit, a 3-0 count have changed that. Got to get back in the strike zone right here.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
And that's taken for strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
There's ball 4.
That is just a great at-bat there. When you're down late, you need base runners any way you can get them, and that never say die mentality could be the difference. We'll see how it plays out.
Now batting, Andres Jimenez. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
First delivery to him on the way.
Ball 2.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. 2 men are on with 2 men out. A 3-ball 1-strike count to the Mets shortstop.
3-1 here. You have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calhoun on the run, and a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit. And not in time as the second run scores.
Usually a hitter will shorten his swing with 2 outs, but not this guy. He puts a big charge into this one and drives in a couple of runs along the way. That can be frustrating as a pitcher when you had a guy in the ropes and you couldn't finish him off, especially when he drives in runs.
Stephon Crichton comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
Number 58, Stephon Crichton.
Dominic Smith will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Dominic Smith.
And that misses inside 1-0. And he's got to get on base any way he can with that possible tying run behind him in the on-deck circle. The 1-0 home.
Ball 2.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
The 2-0 on the way. Sinks below the knees, taken for a ball.
Well, this is a big pitch right here. 2 outs in the 9th. The last thing you want to do is walk a guy and bring the tying run to the plate.
2 out here and a runner at second. And that's over. 3-1. Swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side. And this will be fouled away. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Hot shot towards the hole. That's in there. Base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
And if you're the manager, you've got to love that about your team. They were down to their last strike, but they refused to go down without a fight, so they lived to fight some more.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Robinson Chirinos. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. First offering on its way.
Hey. 0-1.
Here comes the 0-1. And that misses 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
2-2 the count. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. Varsho is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
6-3 the final score today. The D-backs led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Zach Gallen gets the W on the mound. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.